What's going on, guys? In this video I want to talk to you about Trivia Acquisition Corp, which has a ticker symbol SST. Once again, it has a ticker symbol SST. By the way, guys, if you like the videos that I am uploading on my channel, please leave a like and the subscribe button. Okay, so SST currently has a price of $23.99 according to their website. And overview: System1, which is SST, combines the best-in-class technology and data science to operate its advanced responsive acquisition marketing platform. RAMP is omni-channel and omni-vertical and built for a privacy-centric world. RAMP enables the building of platform brands across multiple consumer verticals, development and growth of a suite of privacy-focused products, and delivery of high-intent customers to advertising partners. Okay, so I want to talk to you about the SST. About the SST ticker. If you have noticed, this shot up all the way to 45.30%. But if you go to the news, on April 4th, which is yesterday, they announced the fourth quarter and full year 2021 financial results. So let's go to the highlights of this report. It says here that revenue increased 48% year over year to $239 million compared to $161 million in the prior year. So that's absolutely outstanding. Net income was $31 million compared to $7 million in the prior year. Adjusted EBITDA increased 65% year over year to $37 million compared to $23 million. So they have really outstanding numbers here. So let's go to their guidance. I think this is what the investors are looking for, and this might surprise you, right? So the company expects a revenue of $1 billion, which is up 20% year over year, and adjusted EBITDA of $174 million, which is up 37% year over year, which is really, really impressive for a company like this. So the guidance presented above includes the contribution of the Road Warrior and Coupon Flow acquisitions completed in Q1 of 2022. So if you search the news, you can see that they just acquired Coupon Flow earlier this year, with such acquisitions accounting for $25 million of revenue and $15 million of adjusted EBITDA reflected in the full year of 2022 guidance. So they have the business guidance here, business highlights here, which is on January 28th, started trading in the New York Stock Exchange. We'll double check that later under the ticker symbol SST. On February 10, the company completed the acquisition of Road Warrior, a subscription app focused on route planning for today's ever-growing gig economy drivers. On February 11, the company announced that it has been named Microsoft's Advertising 2021 Supply Partner. So if you get Microsoft tied up with your name, so that will make your company shoot up to the moon in just a few hours, right? Once the news is released, you will get a lot of traction with investors. On March 4, the company acquired Coupon Flow. So that's what I said earlier, which is the largest coupon destinations for online shoppers. So I was looking at, I was trying to look for articles on how is the setup for SST, how come the price is shooting up, right? So this, why you listen to these channels, okay? Because we do the job for you, okay? So shout out to our guy here, Mysterious Dot in Reddit. So he posted this SST short squeeze in B. Okay, I'll highlight some of the ones that he wants to point out here. So SST is a previous ticker called TREB. It's a de-SPAC, which means it merged with a special purpose acquisition company called Trivia Acquisition Corp, and has the majority of its float, which is 51 million shares, redeemed upon merger. As per their 8K, February 2022, 51 million of those shares out of the 51 million shares of the 51,750,000 shares outstanding shares of Trivia Class A common stock were redeemed. So it's a de-SPAC acquisition for acquisition type of ticker, which I haven't heard before myself. So it's a SPAC. So it wants itself out of the SPAC. You may have heard of a de-SPAC squeeze before, which occurs due to retail latching onto the shrinkage and lack of liquidity of the float, or maybe specifically IRNT. So we saw in the past, we have seen IRNT shoot up to the moon at some point. Another de-SPAC widely publicized on here in September, which is then from $8 to $47.5. So this is the kind of stocks that we want to see, right? SST has a public float of 703,000 shares, but according to Yahoo, according to Weibo, It has a shares out of 81.70 million. Okay, so anyway, S is one of the smallest de-SPAC floats ever, just after ISPO. So we have seen ISPO shot to the moon as well. So the gamma squeeze, IRNT, unlike others mentioned above, had post-redemption float much to the higher side of 1,381,162. The reason IRNT was able to squeeze so high with a relatively large float is in major part due to the gamma factor. Okay, so with the gamma factor that you guys are waiting for, if you go to the options chain for SST, let's take a look. So everything went in the money, and that's crazy. Okay, as of today, the spread of SST is only $20. Okay, so I click onto that. Sorry about that, but here you go. So the highest that you can bet on for the stock is $20. So everything went in the money. So let's read further. So the focus here is on 414 expiry date because this article was actually written 2 days ago. Okay, it's over the weekend. So the focus here is on March 14 expiry date because up until a few days ago we did not have weekly options, so that is where most of the open interest volume and liquidity lies. So there are more than 25,000 in the money contract. So at this point, we can say we're expecting a gamma squeeze at some point, right? Because all of those went into the money. So if they want to exercise that today, then those are the numbers that we want to look at. Now, hopefully you understand gamma, the powerful force that shot IRNT to new highs of a preposterous 400% in just a few days. But if you're not convinced, don't worry because lo and behold, this is the slice of the pie. So the latest official report on March 17th, which is updated bi-weekly by NYSE Nasdaq SST, has 2,816,545 shares short. That gives it approximately 400.5% short interest. So at this point, the short interest is higher than this, guys. So um, everybody's pretty excited about this. They want to see their portfolio shooting up to the moon because of short squeeze, right? So this could be a setup. We just don't know. Okay, take it with a grain of salt. But this is a DD which is written frame by frame, right? So makes it the most shorted stock in the entire market by a very wide margin. As of today, March 29, the cost to borrow is at a staggering 231.33%. Okay, and it's higher than that right now, guys. So you may be wondering how how a number so high could even be possible. Let me take you back to the GME days and introduced and or reintroduce to you might remember as the naked short. Naked short is the action of forcibly short selling without actually finding a physical share to borrow, and which is now for the vast majority of recent short volume. So, looking at let's read this. What do I expect to happen here? In reality, nobody knows what might happen here as the public float on SST is so small post redemption. So I tried to calculate the shares out for SST. According to Webull, it's only 81.70 million, approximately 82 million shares out, which is ridiculously small, right? This is the kind of company that I'm looking for, but the price seems to be a little bit expensive. But I'll take a look at it. It seems that this is a good company to invest in, with the fact that they're expecting $1 billion of revenue next year, right? So it says here that majority of the shorts in this trade entered in the low 10s. So now the price is 20s, and it's rumored that they should be forcibly margin called if the prices increase near the 20s. So the price is definitely lower than the 20s yesterday and even on Friday last week. Whichever is triggered first, it's anyone's guess, but at the current rate, with almost doubling the short interest every bi-weekly report, market makers are trying their best to keep the price increase at bay, and it will need a strong push made outside force to make the break here. So guys, if you look at the charts for SST, right? Okay, if you look at the charts for SST, it's currently trading underneath the VWAP, which is not very juicy for traders right now, but since it's up 38%, or no, 36%, right? And it is still below your stochastics, it still has time to shot up to the moon today. To go up, right? And it likes to go up in the after hours, right? So let's extend this real quick. So it shot up into after hours yesterday. So I don't see SST slowing down anytime soon. Okay, so this stock has a huge upside potential, and also to the fact that this stock was just started entering the stock market last January, right? They have a lot to prove, but since it was shorted, I personally believe that this stock um, has a lot of room to the upside due to short selling now that all of the options contract is in the money. Okay, so I'm excited about this stock. And I'm excited how the gamma squeeze works. If there's really a gamma squeeze, if there's really a short squeeze, of course, in reality, market makers are supposed to be hedging those um, options if they have to. Okay, so if you like the content and in this video that I just made, please leave a like and subscribe and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.